What legal considerations should potential franchisees be aware of before signing a franchise agreement? You know, that's something that I get asked all the time. Legally, like, what should I look out for? And, first and foremost, I'm not an attorney. That is not my expertise. However, the franchise disclosure documents that are written for these franchisors, they are written by attorneys, and I look at those all the time. And they're broken down into a bunch of different item numbers. There's 23 of them, and there's quite a few that you need to look out for. The first thing is have what's the executive team? What are their backgrounds? I've seen them before where they've been in lawsuits or investigated by the SEC. Like, that's not a good business. You need to stay away from stuff like that. The next one is, what kind of history does the company have legally? Have they ever been sued by any of the franchisees or other companies out there? That is not a representation of a good business, right? Then you get down to, like, are they opening more than they're closing? How many are they closing? Things of that nature. What do the financials of the business look like, right? But also, like, when it comes down to territory negotiations, it's important to have an attorney as well, because there are going to be other parts of the franchise document that you need to be aware of too. Things like what happens if you ever transfer the business? What happens if you decide you want to renew your contract for another 10 years, right? Sometimes there's fees associated with that. You need to understand all of those things. What happens if it just doesn't work out? Is there a personal guarantee involved? What can you do to protect yourself in that instance? So the best advice that I can give you is to seek legal counsel. But outside of that, if you find somebody that has experience, someone like myself, we know what to look out for. In addition to that, we use a private equity algorithm to be able to determine which franchises are the most likely to be able to succeed. And that part of it is also something that we spend quite a bit of time on, analyzing these franchise documents to understand these businesses and what they do.